Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. So today's video is going to be another episode of GillyTalks. Today's going to be kind of a sensitive topic, like you would say, but if you're sensitive about this topic, then personally, I feel like you should be reevaluating some things in your life, but we're going to go right ahead and go forward with this topic. It is going to be kind of a rant video, so if you're not into that, please exit, because I don't want to have any issues or cause anybody any issues, because that is not my intent. My intent is to spread awareness about this issue and to kind of just give you guys my opinion on it. Is my opinion the end all be all? Of course not. I am no expert. I'm just gonna tell you guys my humble opinions and experiences on this topic. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like seeing videos such as these and makeup tutorials, of course. Now, today's topic is going to be about why representation in makeup specifically, we're talking about only makeup today, matters. I am a makeup channel, so I'm going to talk about makeup. It obviously matters in all aspects of life, but we're just going to, focus on makeup today. We're going to talk about why Fenty Beauty has all these makeup companies shooketh to the core while they're all scrambling around trying to find the deepest, darkest models that they have to be like, oh yeah, we have this dark person, because like, do you though? Do you? So yeah, that's really what this is going to be about. If you don't want to listen to this, please, again, exit. Thank you very much. And as always, leave me your comments and opinions down below. I do love having educated and, polite disagreements or agreements with people. So, just let me know what you think. If you guys do hear some background noise, I do live on a really, really busy street. So yeah, I will try to, cancel it out as much as possible. So let me stop rambling and get right into my point. I am obviously a woman of color. I am Black. I am Haitian. If you didn't know, if I've never said that before, I was born in Miami. I grew up in Haiti. I then came back to Miami as a child and have lived there since. And now I live in Philadelphia for school. Whatever. Neither here nor there, but it kind of is. And personally, growing up, I never went through a lot of issues about my race or people thinking that like my nose was too big or my lips were too big, I never had any of those issues. And until I went to college, I didn't realize how much these issues kind of permeated a lot of other people's lives, and they were such a reality for darker people especially. I've always been one of those people that I love really, really dark people, because like I always think they have like such beautiful skin and they don't have acne, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish my skin tone was darker or whatever. I love tanning. I always wanted to get darker because I feel like I look better when I'm really chocolate, but that's just kind of like me. So it has been a learning journey for me as well to figure out the struggles of African Americans in this country, just because I felt like growing up I was a little bit disconnected from the issues that a lot of African Americans face in this country, because that just wasn't my environment. Like I knew some things, but I didn't know it as much as I could have. So obviously I have been learning a lot through the past years, and it has actually really, really bothered me how much, as I've gotten more and more into the makeup world, how many of these things that I've been noticing specifically within the makeup and beauty community, how all of these companies are coming out with products every single day, all the time, especially right now, everybody and their mother's coming out with makeup. And when it comes to complexion products, it's like the darkest shade for a lot of these companies is about hopefully my shade or maybe one darker, but when I say that, they also skip like 10 shades in between me and like the other person, the color before me. And it's like so difficult for people to find their shades. And for me, whenever I've wanted a foundation, I've kind of always been able to find the shade that would fit me the best. I've really never had that many issues with it. And it wasn't until I was working at Walgreens and I was working at the beauty counter there, and this lady was talking to me because she was like, oh, I really like your makeup. Like, what foundation do you wear? And I told her it was like a drugstore one. And she was like, oh my God, really? Like, I can never find my shade. And she was like an older Black lady. And she was like, that's why I don't wear makeup, was because when I was growing up, like, there was never my shade in any company. So I just never got into it because I could never find my shade and I wasn't about to, you know, go crazy for it. And she even told me about like a little logo that used to be on products that were like all Black owned and stuff, like all this crazy stuff. I really had like a really good, deep, like eye-opening conversation with her. And it really did make me realize that there are a lot of people who cannot find their shade or have been disrespected at makeup counters being like, oh, we don't make that for you. Well, hot damn, I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought makeup was for everybody. That is so disrespectful of you to say to me. How about you say, these makeup companies don't care about you. They think that you don't have the money to spend on their products, so they're not going to invest in make, you know, products for you. And to me, that's like such a huge issue because like, if I'm about to spend money on foundation or products, why wouldn't you want to make it for me? Like, but again, it's always been about these huge companies just excluding out people of color and making us feel as if we don't belong in this world and it's not for us. And like, we should be thankful when they give us like 3 foundations that are somewhat dark deep, but they don't even know what dark deep really means. And that to me is just like the utmost disrespectful thing I've ever even heard of in my entire life. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that's just me. And I just really wanted to post this video, especially after Fenty Beauty came out. Like, obviously, I love Rihanna. I've always liked her. I like her music. I always like her stuff. I thought she was, you know, she's really talented at what she does. I mean, she brought Puma back to life. Like, you know, girl, Puma didn't exist, honestly, for a while before Rihanna made her collection with them. And I like everything that she does. I think she really puts like her best foot forward. So when she came out with 40 shades off the bat, that was really impressive to me, not because no other company has 40 shades. I know that other companies have a really huge variety of shades, like Lancome, Estee Lauder, and even Makeup Forever, even though they did try to shade her. And these are all companies that I love as well. However, the problem is that they came out with those darker shades later on as an afterthought when their product was already successful. And then they were like, we have some time to spare. Let's drop in a few more shades. It wasn't like they initially said, boom, we're trying to get as many people as we can with the first hit. And then, you know, if we miss something, we'll try to fix it, which I think is what Rihanna is doing with her 40 shades. And hopefully she comes out with more, because I do know a couple people have not been able to find their shade in her collection. And that's okay, because there are such a variety of skin tones and undertones and things like that. So, you know, it is a work in progress. But I love the fact that she did come out with that. It wasn't a marketing scheme. This is something that she's actually super, super passionate about and really, really thought about. And that's what I really enjoyed about her collection. And like, it could be a little bit on the pricey side, but I'm willing to spend the money to support a company that is going to be supporting people of all shades. And I'm not just talking about super, super dark people. I'm talking about super, super light people as well, you know, because everybody deserves to enjoy like the power of makeup, because makeup is fun. It's relaxing. I don't know. To me, it's therapeutic to do my face every morning or whatever I feel like it really, or when I'm going out. I don't know. There's something about it. And I don't think that we should withhold that power from any person just because we're being lazy and we don't want to create their shades and give them the ability to, you know, do this. And they think that we're not going to spend the money when clearly, oops, your mistake, because we showed out for Rihanna and we let people know that we're here for her products. Like, whether or not you enjoyed some of them or didn't, that's okay. It is a new company. She's learning. And I really hope that she decides to, you know, make some things better, you know, fix whatever feedback she gets. And Rihanna, I feel like, is a person who takes criticism well, and she is going to do her best to please her customers and fans. So I'm not really worried about that. But I just kind of wanted to come here and say that because, like, I feel like sometimes I'm going crazy thinking about looking at a new foundation range and being like, yeah, no, I don't really know. I might have to mix 2 shades. But if foundation costs like $30, if I have to mix 2 shades, that's $60. I'm in college, like, I'm broke. I'm not trying to spend $60 just to make something work for me when another company is about to come out with something that does work for me. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes like any sense to you guys. like I said, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I would really, really love to hear what you guys think on this topic. And tell me about, you know, any kind of experiences you guys have had at makeup counters that you felt were really, really like just wrong and you didn't feel really good about it, because at the end of the day, makeup is supposed to make you feel good. And if you're trying to get into it, like, nobody has the right to make you feel like crap for trying to like buy makeup or whatever. Like, your features and the skin you're born in is not something you can control. So nobody else should have the ability to control what you can and can't do with it. With it, which is my closing line for this video. If it's a little long, I'm sorry. I just need to get this off my chest and just kind of like rant about it for a little bit, because it's just so infuriating sometimes, and I just want people to just do better. I want makeup companies to be better, and I expect better from them. Moving forward, I don't want to hear that it's too hard or it's too this. Like, I want you to put in the effort for everybody to have a product they can buy and enjoy. Like, you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, so that's all that I have to say. I'll see you guys in my next video. If this was kind of ranty, again, I'm sorry. I really just need to let this off my chest. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to what I had to say about this kind of really controversial topic at the moment. Thank you so much.